Son of a bitch.
As I said yesterday, you take bad Trump with good Trump. There's no, come on. Like, I'm no sweet summer child. I'm no spring chicken. Everybody's seen a Trump truth or had like a Trump decision that we disagreed with. I'm so sick of the people who are acting like this is our first rodeo. I'm a 3-time Trump voter. We've been with this movement and on this bandwagon for a long time. To sit there and abandon it, to burn your MAGA hats right now, it's just so incredibly cucked. I mean, honestly, it's just incredibly weak. And I'm going to say this, like, because I think there's a lot of people that actually don't have any fight left in them. And it makes me sad because I actually have something that I'm fighting for. I'm fighting to stay out of jail. I don't commit crimes. We have great, I know that I'll be the first guy locked up. One of them, right? When Democrats get back in charge, the DOJ or the IRS, you know what they're going to do. You saw what they did to Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro. They put them in jail. We don't have the guts to put Bill and Hillary Clinton in jail. They put them in jail. They didn't even bat an eye. They never apologized for it. They killed hundreds of J6ers. I mean, these people committed suicide because they know they were going to get 20 to life for like sending out a meme. Put a meme maker in jail. Douglas Mackey. They charged him for a meme. Do you realize what these people are going to do? Do you realize the vengeance that they're going to visit upon us? And you're going to sit there and not vote for Donald Trump. You're going to sit out the election. Fine, that's your right. I'm never going to sit there and scold you for like what's going to like, because of a policy disagreement one way or the other that none of us know about. I mean, honestly, they didn't elect me president. They didn't elect you president. They elected Donald Trump president. In that is implicitly the understanding that we're going to end up trusting the judgment of this team, which I think is exceptional, quite frankly. Marco Rubio is exceptional. Exceptional. Pete Hegseth has been exceptional in rebuilding our military. I really like J.D. Vance. I really have liked the policies there. And please, ALX, put up the immigration. I reposted it this morning. Immigration numbers. You know, America's taken 0 refugees. 0. We banged on all day on Tuesday about Ilhan Omar and the fake refugees. You know, the guy that shot up and killed Texans was a fake refugee from Senegal. He came here just to murder. And now the Trump administration has just shut down all refugees. 0. They let in a couple white South Africans. That's the only refugees they've let in. You're talking absolute 0. 0 criminal immigration, 0 refugees in. And now, reporting from this morning from CBS, there has now been an outflow of immigrants, criminal aliens, who've just completely given up because of the rock-solid stonewalling of the administration on immigration policy. Going back to the core of how our immigration policy was originally written. Will you be delivering for our people to the benefit of American happiness, good order, and allegiance to our Constitution? And the answer for the vast majority of the world would be no. You wouldn't actually make America a better, safer, cleaner place, more orderly and Christian place, more desirous place to raise your children. You wouldn't actually secure our children's future. And so these are like very good policies. You have to take the good with the bad. And there have been things that I've publicly very loudly disagreed with President Trump on and the administration. And it just is what it is. That's being like a loving member of the MAGA movement, and you can spark off it without letting that spark burn your MAGA hat down. And so like all the doomers, the black pillars and stuff like that, like you're just not going to get it on the show. You're not going to get like pragmatist, low IQ, smooth brain cheerleading. We've screamed until our voices cracked about the Epstein issue, and we were right. We were right. The instant they released that memo, sort of like absolving Epstein, we were right. We were the first people to call it out. The first people to call it out. We snapped. We lost our minds. I radicalized Charlie on that. It is what it is. I mean, truly, it is what it is. And you do it out of love, not out of hate, because it's our movement too, you know? And so in these times, it's like just absolutely critical to be able to maintain like both sides. You can hold the side up. To sit there in a two-party system and to say, oh, okay, I'm going to vote Democrat or I'm just going to like allow the Democrats to win is insane. What it is a vote for them to politically harass you. They'll go to every single Trump voter. They'll find every Trump voter. You think it's just going to be the J6ers? They'll go after you. Look at what they did to Donald Trump. Look what they did to the people around him. Like to sit this out, to turn on Trump, is to sit there. It is like actually an immorality, I would argue. Not because Trump is some type of messianic figure. He's not. He's a man just like me and you. But because of what the left stands for, which is what we're going to get into today with James Tallarico. Like James Tallarico is the perfect example of what they are going to do when they seize power again. And this is why it's critical to expose these people. So you're frustrated with some war or foreign policy decisions. Me too. And I'm still processing all of it. I don't know all the information. And some of it doesn't seem right. Some of it seems fine. But again, I'm a 3-time Trump voter. I know that this is what I'm voting for. Literally what I'm voting for is the gut instinct here. Okay. What's the alternative exactly? So you don't like a foreign policy decision that we're engaging in like bombing runs, you know, in major military operation, you know, in the Mideast. Okay, fair. So you're going to vote for or vote by proxy by sitting out for the party that literally did the exact same thing in Ukraine and the Mideast, by the way. Like did the exact same thing in Gaza and Ukraine. Like the same thing. It's not exactly like a testament to these decisions. I think these decisions need still to be like played out. But that's how you're going to get back at like to voting for like the Ukraine people, like that, the Gaza war people, like that. That's how you're going to get back. Okay. But like then think about what else that brings with it. So then you're going to get the transing of the children. You're going to get the storming of the churches by the FBI and spying on Christians. You're going to get the open borders with that. You're going to get the naturalization of 30 million literal criminals that will come here, rig the election system for all time, make Puerto Rico and DC a state, so add 4 more guaranteed Democrat senators, making it impossible for Republicans to ever have control of that chamber, ever. The packing of the Supreme Court, and you're going to get people like Kamala Harris dictating how your children must be educated, your food supply, and your foreign policy. That's how you're going to get back at the system. Like that seems sadomasochistic. You're literally mutilating yourself. You're harming yourself. You're going to get back at them by punching yourself in the nuts. It seems incredibly stupid to me. It seems incredibly stupid. You don't have to agree with everything. Yeah, as you can obviously tell, I've been wrestling with this all the time. Like for a long time. But I continue to come back to the same result, which is, you know, the devil I know kind of thing, right? Which is like, I haven't and don't agree with 100% of everything Trump does. He's a human being. You don't agree with anything 100% that any other human being does. We're all fallen from grace, deserving of extreme and eternal punishment. God's forgiveness like floats us all, frankly. No one's perfect.